do we have for options? Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Secret Files 3 on Nintendo Switch. Reset main menu? What is that? I'll just say no thanks. I mean, who is this exactly? Is this supposed to be... Is this supposed to be the main character? Is that supposed to be Nina?
I hope this isn't intended for bodily functions. At least it's empty and clean. I have to help him escape, and then follow him to the Amphora's buyer. Unfortunately, he can't hear me, or I tell him to open his eyes.
Okay. There's some snow.
A wooden bucket. I'll take some snow.
No? Yeah, fine. Just dump some snow on him.
Let's see if this will wake him up.
What was that?
You piss yourself in your sleep. I'm just
Why
kidding.
is the door open? By Allah, what is going on here? It seems that the Prophet has granted me mercy. I should take advantage of this opportunity. Fortune favors the brave, after all.
He should lead me straight to his paycheck, to the buyer, and to the Amphora. I better keep up. Damn, he's escaped. He's fast for such a jolly-looking fellow. What now? I could just pick at random, but I can't lose this lead. Oh, if only this was one of those dreams where you could turn back time. Wow. Okay. Looks like I'm back to the moment before I released him. Alright, this time I should think of a way to find his trail again after he escapes.
I don't know. That's just stuff just happens. He has abilities just for no reason.
A fishmonger's. My fine nose would have told me so anyway. It says, no street musicians after nightfall. It's screwed to the wall, 100% burglar-proof. A small wooden bench. The garbage was thrown onto the bench from up there. I'll take the potato and the cabbage.
Okay.
I can't call anyone. I heard they had really crappy reception in the 15th century. I could give the residents a little taste of the future with one of the ringtones.
What are you thinking? Read the damn sign! People are trying to sleep! Get out of here!
Yuck. It's only a dream, it's only a dream.
Okay, got a bunch of fish offals.
I don't know which exit Anne Nasir is going to escape by. Until I find that out, I won't make a habit of dashing aimlessly around narrow, labyrinthine alleyways. I bet I'd just get totally lost.
Fine. Okay, fish guts. Get the kitty over here. Let's lure my kitty friend.
You just can't resist this, can you, little pussycat? And you're mine now. Anne Nasir is
Okay. We are going to taint our poor friend with some fish guts.
I'll put some of the fish leftovers in Anne Nasir's pocket. I'll be sure to keep some for later, too.
There you go, my fishy friend.
Oh, all right then.
What was that? Why is the door open? By Allah, what is going on here? It seems that the Prophet has granted me mercy. I should take advantage of this opportunity. Fortune favors the brave, after all.
He should lead me straight to his paycheck, to the buyer, and to the amphora. I'd better keep up. I have to find his trail again. Little flea bag better not let me down. Good girl. Boiled fish. Apparently, Anne Nasir found the fish in his bag and threw the stuff away. At least it proves that he actually came this way. But which of the 3 exits did he take? Same old, same old. This is one repetitive dream. Perhaps I'll bore myself awake. But still, so long as I'm getting closer to this amphora from Alexandria, at least now I know part of Anne Nasir's escape route. Now I need to come up with something to make sure I don't lose sight of Anne Nasir in the second alleyway. What could I do here so I don't lose him?
Excuse me.
There's a hollow in the ground that runs the width of the alleyway. I'm not superstitious. I would accept a check for 13,000 euros with my left hand while standing under a ladder near a black cat on Friday the 13th, and I would laugh while doing it.
Okay.
Now, all I need to do is wait a little while.
Several moments later.
There. It's frozen over.
Oh, wait. Oh, I need some snow.
I'll take some snow. Here we go, again. I've got the first part nailed. Let's see if I can tidy up the rest and find the amphora's body.
Hmm.
How unexpected. He escaped again and closed the gate behind him. Alright, here we go. This time I need to find out which of the 3 gates in the courtyard Nasir took. Ladies and gentlemen, which mystery door will Nina, the in all likelihood widow from Russia, pick today?
Oh, actually.
A passageway to an adjacent alleyway. A passageway. I don't know which exit Nasir is going to escape by. Until I find that out, I won't make a habit of dashing aimlessly around narrow, labyrinthine alleyways. I bet I'd just get totally lost.
Okay, so we'll cover the handles in ash. And whichever one doesn't have ash is the one he went through.
I'll dust some ash onto the gate handles. Done.
Let's see, do I have snow? Okay, I do.
The ash on the gates should reveal where Nasir went. He won't get away from me this time. It's obvious. Nasir smudged the ash on this handle. Shit. Again? Never mind. I've done this before. How am I supposed to follow An-Nasir's trail now? Someone swept the path outside this house very neatly, but a lot of snow has collected on the roof of the porch. The canal's frozen over. No, An-Nasir's too fat to get in there. I'll just clear the snow off this porch. Now An-Nasir will leave footprints for me to follow when he crosses the bridge.
Don't need the ladder again?
It's played its part in this epic.
Okay, guess not. Ah, one more time.
The snow will keep him from a clean getaway. Perfect. An-Nasir ran off to the right, so he must have taken that alleyway.
You're alive.
My gold! Quickly!
Si capisce. My master keeps his word. Wait here.
Give your master my thanks. Salam alaikum. Peace be with you.
Farewell.
So the amphora is in this house. I'm curious to see who lives here and has such an interest in ancient Egyptian artifacts.
Master, what is so special about this amphora?
One need not know everything all at once, my pupil.
I could not avoid glancing inside. It contains a scroll. Master, what do all these mysterious symbols mean? Why did the city watch arrest the Arab? Because of that amphora?
Mamma mia, one day your curiosity is going to cost you your head. You're here because you're young and have two strong arms. You can pump the bellows and stoke the fire.
But I'm also here to learn. So please, tell me what's written on the scroll. Otherwise, I may have to ask someone else.
Imbecile! You ought to learn to hold your tongue. But all right. Youth brings questions, age brings answers. Are you familiar with Archimedes?
Forgive me, Master.
Idiota! Why should I give you answers that have no meaning to you? Archimedes was a great Greek scholar. He wrote the solution to a mathematical problem on the scroll.
What kind of mathematical problem?
Do you really believe your mind would take the earth-shattering ramifications of what Archimedes discovered? Of course not.
Where is the scroll now?
Ah, an excellent idea. I'll tell an imbecile like you, whose tongue is quicker than his feet. If the city guards tortured you, you'd sing like a canary. The scroll is safely stored here in the workshop. The work of Archimedes must be preserved for posterity at all costs. I must also prevent his knowledge from falling into the wrong hands. That's why I've hidden the scroll somewhere where it can be found centuries from now.
Master, I do not wish to offend you, but you seem somewhat absent-minded of late. Perhaps you remember how you searched for the sketches you made for your last painting? You hid those carefully as well.
I'm a genius. Absent-mindedness comes with the territory. But because I'm a genius, I've also begun noting such things since my last incident. And I placed them in the care of my latest construction.
Are you referring to the cylinder?
See, it protects my writings from prying eyes, and I only need to remember a single hiding place, the cylinder.
As you say, Master.
Ah, here's the book I was looking for. Follow me next door. We still have a lot of work to do.
See, Master Leonardo.
Leonardo? I don't believe it. I'm in Leonardo da Vinci's workshop. This can only be a dream. Never mind. Leonardo obviously considers Archimedes' writings to be of great importance. I must find the cylinder. It holds the clue to the whereabouts of Archimedes' mathematical solution.
No. Oh gosh, look at all this stuff.
Could be some kind of hoist? People shouldn't leave things standing about when I'm around, especially not useful inventions. The box contains an oil lamp and a concave mirror. The oil lamp and the concave mirror are fixed firmly in the box. I won't be able to get them out without breaking them. Wow, that's a... what is it actually? A weird cart thing. They say Amphora contains scrolls written by Archimedes, which survived the burning of the Library of Alexandria. Max was after these writings for some reason, before he was kidnapped. Maybe my strange dream will give me a way to find out where the writings are now, and what they mean. From what I can decipher, this is correspondence between Da Vinci and his old teacher, Verrocchio. My meager skills aren't up to a full translation, though. I don't think that personal correspondence between Da Vinci and his teacher Verrocchio is of much use to me. Especially seeing as I can barely translate any of it. A chronicle of the Medici family with descriptions of all members. Cosimo the Elder, Piero the Gouty, and others with weird titles. It's a little heavy, but I'll take it. An ornate walking stick. A master craftsman diploma belonging to Verrocchio, Leonardo da Vinci's teacher. I wonder if he was as smart as Leonardo was. After all, Da Vinci must have learned some tricks somewhere. About a dozen paintings wrapped in paper, perhaps commissioned work that Da Vinci did to earn a living. The Madonna Benoit. Back in the future, it's in the Hermitage in St. Petersburg. I went there once with my dad. Of course, that was in the past of the present, not in a dream of the past. No idea what that's supposed to be. It's best if I take a closer look at it. take this whatchamajig with me. This contraption looks like a pair of tongs attached to some flint. When you squeeze the handle, you get sparks. A bucket of red paint. Oh, I just know this ends in my threads covered in paint. An empty canvas. I understand that every great painting started out like that. The box contains an oil lamp and a concave mirror.
Let's light the lamp.
Headlamp. The concave mirror inside the box focuses and magnifies the light from the oil lamp.
Alright. Use the jack on it. Or use the jack on the cart.
Let's see if this hydraulic jack can lift the vehicle. Product tester Nuna gives this hoist an A+. No idea what this construct is really for, but it looks like a huge set of scales. There's no weight on it, and it's not moving so much as an inch. There's probably a small catch inside this hole that keeps the scales locked in position. There's a cylinder in that box up there. Fingers crossed it's the one Da Vinci secured his notes in, the clue to Archimedes' scroll. Chisels in varying sizes. I guess Da Vinci uses them for his stonemasonry.
Okay, so now I have a chisel. Use it on the arm.
One of the chisels seems to fit the gap. If I can just... There. I've loosened the catch. That must be the cylinder I'm looking for.
Oh. Combinations as his teacher's name.
Verrocchio! These notes should tell me where I can find Archimedes' writings. Someone's at the door.
Un momento, I'm coming. Signore de Medici, how can I help you?
Please, call me Lorenzo, my friend. I've come to pick up the painting. Is it finished?
Ma si, a masterpiece. I will go and get it right away. Here it is. I hope it is to your liking.
It is magnificent. You are a true master.
I thank you. May I accompany you for a while, Signore de' Medici?
Lorenzo,
Scusi, si capisce, Lorenzo.
prego. Who would not value the company of such a great artist? Join me at my Villa in Cregi for a glass of wine.
So that's how the great master earned his bread. The Madonna Benoit was commissioned by Lorenzo de' Medici. My subconscious is full of useful facts. Right. Back to it. I found Da Vinci's notes. Now I need to decipher them to find out where he hid Archimedes' scroll. Leonardo da Vinci's notes. Unfortunately, I can't decipher the cryptic symbols. Seems to be some kind of code or cipher. A walking stick with curious carvings. Some of the symbols look like reversed letters. Others look strangely elaborate and misshapen. The carvings definitely resemble the ciphers in the diary. But first, these symbols are reversed. And second, a walking stick is anything but well suited for reading something like that properly. I'll need to come up with a way to get the symbols on the stick neatly lined up next to each other. Otherwise, this is gonna take forever.
So I'll do that. Then I'll do that.
Now I can see the symbols much better. They appear to be a kind of code table in which every letter is assigned a cryptic symbol. Ooh, this is a tough one, even with the code on the canvas. But if I've done it properly, the final entry says, Greek safely concealed in the painting of the Magnificent. I guess Greek means Archimedes, or rather his scroll, and it's hidden in a painting that shows or belongs to the Magnificent. The Magnificent, eh? The Chronicle says Lorenzo de' Medici is called the Magnificent. So, Archimedes' writings must be under a painting that has something to do with Lorenzo de' Medici. Damn, it must be the Madonna Benoit, and it was just picked up. I have to follow those two and get my hands on that painting. Was Max right? Do my dreams mean something? If so, then I don't get it. Maybe I need to piece it all together. Over 2,000 years ago, Archimedes writes a scroll, the contents of which are so volatile that even the genius Leonardo da Vinci later fears to publish it. So he hides the scroll under the Madonna Benoit and sells it to a Florentine businessman, and the painting survives for centuries.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be starting our descent into San Francisco shortly. Please turn off all electronic devices and fasten your seatbelts. Thank you.
The painting is the key. I have to talk to the restorer Max was going to meet at the Palace of Fine Arts. Perhaps he can help me make sense of it all, and find Max.
Uh-oh. Still being tracked.
Huh? What's going on here?
As we expected, she's headed to the Palace of Fine Arts to talk to Anderson. Keep an eye on her.
Excuse me, what happened here?
There was a fire. The museum will be closed until further notice.
I'm looking for the museum's restorer, Michael Anderson. Do you know him?
Yes, I'm afraid he's been missing since the fire.
Don't you have anything more specific? A lead? An address?
Sorry, ma'am, but I can't comment on ongoing investigations.
Of course. At least tell me, the pictures from the Leonardo exhibit, were they destroyed?
No, all the artworks are safe in a fireproof archive in the basement.
So they're still in the building.
That's what I said. Now, answer a few of my questions. Who are you? What are you doing here? What's your interest in the fire?
No, I came especially to see the exhibit. I'm a big fan of Leonardo.
Yeah, so's my wife. Did you see Titanic?
Yes.
Wrong Leonardo. Could have mentioned turtles.
The painting in my dream. It's here. I don't believe it. Did all of that really happen? But then, behind this painting, must be the scroll. The fire at the museum. Is it coincidence? Or did someone want to destroy the painting? I have to go to the museum and find it. Advertising the Leonardo da Vinci exhibition. I know the painting on the poster all too well. The Madonna Vinoise. An ordinary American puddle. An empty glass bottle with a screw cap. I don't need any dirty water right now.
Yeah, worth a shot.
Time magazine. A piece of glass.
Just gonna pick it up with my hand, okay.
Some useful things, some less so, some questionable magazines. Standard news kiosk. Looks busy. The owner seems to be a real patriot. Time magazine. Cover story, The War on Recreational Drugs. The cover shows a bottle of whiskey.
Oh.
I managed to cut out the label of the whiskey bottle. The label wouldn't stick.
Oh,
The owner seems to be... Hello.
Hello, lovely lady. How can I make your visit to the Palace of Fine Arts even sweeter today?
My stay, alas, is permanently unsweetened. I came all the way from Germany just to see the Da Vinci exhibit, and the museum is closed.
Oh yeah, Germany.
What do you mean, oh yeah, Germany?
No problem. Just, where were you guys when we were busting our asses in Iraq?
Why, sitting on top of Saddam's weapons of mass destruction. Didn't Uncle Sam see us?
When did you guys develop a sense of humor?
I think it was shortly after Vietnam.
Huh. All right. You're okay, lady. What can I do for you?
I'd like something to drink.
Come to think of it, I'd like something to drink.
How about an iced tea? Very refreshing.
Well,
Sorry, I don't carry German beer. Don't want to raise any eyebrows. Brows, get it?
you're a regular Roger Moore. Yes, people who live in Germany only drink beer. Schnell, give me 3 liters of the stuff immediately.
You can't just buy alcohol anywhere,
Why ever not?
You aren't really expecting me to give you a lecture on California's alcohol laws, are you? The only thing you need to know is that I don't sell alcohol here because I'm not allowed to. It's that simple. So do you want an alcohol-free iced tea or not?
Oh, all right. Perhaps if I snort it, I'll get some kind of buzz. Honestly, the customer service here. I can think of a lot of things I'd rather have right now than another conversation. A nice pint, for instance, would be far preferable. Inside. The engine is running. In Germany, he'd have an army of environmentalists on his heels by now. Hi, it's me again.
How can I help you, ma'am?
May I ask you something?
Isn't that what you've been doing this whole time?
It's because of the strict alcohol laws here in California. I don't want to make a mistake in getting wasted.
Alcohol is only sold in special liquor stores during legally mandated opening hours, and only to customers who are over 21 years old.
So, you can't just buy a bottle off the street?
Of course not. Are things different where you're from?
Well, you can buy just about anything just about anywhere. In every supermarket, at any gas station, even the smallest kiosk carries a wide selection, just in case.
Are you just talking about alcohol? Or can you buy firearms, too?
Okay, I have iced tea. Can I put this on the iced tea? No? What now?
The label wouldn't stick.
Oh, yeah.
I'll moisten the label a little.
Okay, that'll stick. Mm-hmm.
approach from the side, I can place my whiskey bottle in between the other wares without being noticed.
Get this guy in trouble.
Hi, it's me again.
How can I help you, ma'am?
Report the violation on the ban of selling alcohol.
I have to ask you about liquor licenses again.
What about them?
How do I recognize a licensed shop?
That's easy. Liquor stores have a sign over the door that says, liquor store. You can't miss it.
Really? So I can assume that the kiosk over there isn't allowed to sell alcohol.
Yes, ma'am. He can't sell you any alcohol. Licensed liquor stores have to be burglar-proof. That's why the kiosk doesn't have the sign I mentioned.
But I saw alcohol in its display.
Say that again?
Well, I don't know that much about it. I only drink beer from time to time, but what I saw over there looked suspiciously like a bottle of the devil's juice. Whiskey.
Well, if that's true, then I'll have to take a closer look.
I'm sure the officer will realize that it's just a harmless joke. At least I hope so for the shopkeeper's sake. The officer is out. A good opportunity to steal everything from the trunk. I'll keep everything I might be able to use. And I'll close it quietly.
I got
The can's full to the brim with diesel. Handy if you lost the keys for the handcuffs.
Okay, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Secret Files 3 on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.